for the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
This is Talladega. The Superspeedway Swing kicks off at the Talladega Superspeedway for the Target Series Season number 9, Aaron's 300. Ed McDowell in car number 2 has won the pole for today's race. Outside in second is the 22 car of Casey Nanico. Then third's William Seaman. Fourth is Eli Bright. Running out the top 5, Damian Blue in the 16 car. 6th place we have Trey Rainey. 7th place it's Jeff Bright. 8th for Max Anderson. And 9th we have Alex Fletcher. Running out the top 10, Nathan Stapleton in car number 55. The rest of the field, there's Tyler Fink inside of him, Michael Gregory in the 52. Then we have Devon Red with Luke Ray in the 51 to his outside, along with Levi Jones and Danny Lloyd the 54, with Lord Olano and Matthew Logan the 92. Behind them Riley Spurley-Tube and Jennifer Buford, with Jose Mills and Matt Montoya in the 13. Then we have Derek Hamill and Sebastian Kukulan, with Justin Lightning and Landon Lyons in the 98 car. Then there's Jay Rando and Anthony Hernandez, with Mathis Wells and Benny Watson the 24. And we have Leon Campana and Carson Bowers, with Kashawn Richardson and Sebastian Dupain the 74. Then there's Isaac Nichols and Cole Luigi, Max Rossi and points leader Jake Galloway the 14 has over a 200-point gap over second place Mathis Wells. And the final row, 39th, it's Luke Jones, and 40th position, the 01 car of Diego Yepes. There's our 40-car field for the Aaron's 300 and the kickoff of the Superspeedway Swing and the Penzo Truck Series, Target Series, and Gatorade Cup Series. Let's go Target Series racing at Talladega with this starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
And our 40-car field rolls off the starting grid at the Talladega Superspeedway to go Superspeedway racing in the Target Series. A little bit of a different package here. Normally we run at slower speeds, restrictor plate on the cars. Well, they put a bigger plate on the cars, which means faster speeds, bigger suck-up speeds. Should be able to get bigger runs onto the cars in front. It could produce more passing towards the front of the field, something that Target Series drivers have yearned for in the past here at Talladega, to be able to pass the leader a lot easier than what it has been, with the leader being basically untouchable and Superman at the front of the field. We'll see what Ed McDowell can do at the front, though. He's on the pole for the Aaron's 300, and the first of 17 laps about to be kicked off here with the green flag. McDowell and Nanico are on the front row, Seaman and Eli Bright, along with Damian Blue and Trey Rainey. What's going to happen here at Talladega? Can Jake Galloway score another win this season and move up in the points lead? 17 laps at Talladega, Ed McDowell, Casey Nanico to the green flag. We're racing in the Aaron's 300 in the start of the Superspeedway Swing in the Target Series. Already 3 wide here at Talladega, 4 wide in one spot, but it's Damian Blue leading the first lap of the Aaron's 300. Fletcher to second, Michael Gregory to third. They're single file line down to the inside. Gonna protect that double yellow line as much as he can here today. Through 1 and 2. Blue holds the bottom lane, Fletcher right behind him. Some 4 wide further back, mostly 3 wide. Up the super stretch of the race. They can see the lines of 4 wide, how close they are getting together. One rub too much and you cause the big one in front of the whole field. These drivers trying to keep from that as Alex Fletcher goes for the lead on Damian Blue. Help from Michael Gregory and Lord Delano down low. Fletcher going to take it easily off turn number 4. Car number 62 out front Talladega, but now challenges. Michael Gregory looks on the 52, and Lord Alano looks 3 wide. Fletcher gonna slam the door down low. Look at Kukulon protecting that double yellow line. Almost going below it. Can't go down there though. Fletcher leads. Delano to the inside, but quickly challenged by the other female in the field. Jennifer Buford going 3 wide in the 60 car. Nice push from Kukulon the 4. And Sebastian's going to move to 3rd as Jennifer Buford flies to 2nd, looking for a run to Alex Fletcher off turn 2. She's got a great push there. She's going to hang the left down the backstretch. Kukulon doesn't go with her, but she has Benny Watson down there to help her forward. Side by side for the top spot in Talladega. Off to turn number 3. It's still Jennifer Buford and Fletcher. Buford's going to take it on the inside lane. Here comes Benny Watson, who just wants something to go right. His first Gatorade Cup Series win, his only Gatorade Cup Series win, came at Daytona, Superspeedway type racing. He wants a Target Series win here at Talladega, Superspeedway type racing. Down to the bottom, though, 3 wide comes the 18, because Sean Richardson, Colucci with him in the 42. Drag racing back to the start-finish line to lead lap 3. It's the 18 car. Now, Colucci goes 4 wide for the top spot in turn 1. And correction, they gave it to Jennifer Buford at the start-finish line, so 60 car by inches led the lap. Car number 42 of Colucci's out front. Push from Max Rossi, the 43. Rossi now looks low down the back as they're 4 wide for the back of the field. Car shuffling high, low. Trying to find the right lane to go in. It's like being on a freeway. Move in the passing lane, move out of the passing lane. There they go! Seaman into the wall, and the car is upside down! It's a 13 Matt Montoya. A terrible crash at Talladega. The 13's on top of some others. That's Justin Lightning in it. Eli Bright is in it. Lord Alano, Carson Bowers, Matt Montoya, Dupain, racing back around. Hernandez out front. Kukulon's going to be 2nd. 3rd place will be Max Rossi. So Anthony Hernandez back in front. Yellow flag on lap number 4. Early on in the Aaron's 300, we knew something would have to give for that to work out. Nothing gave and nothing worked out. Seaman and others collide hard here in the Aaron's 300 Talladega early on. Let's go see the reason for our first yellow flag. Matt Montoya takes a wild ride as well in the 13 car. This is 4 wide and rubbing together just never works here at Talladega. They're running up at the front of the field, so when they wreck, it's going to collect a lot of cars. Seaman rubs with Bowers. They get up too high into Alex Fletcher. Lord Alano, hard to the wall, goes Matt Montoya. He gets projected off the ground. Look at that flip after being hit by Max Harrison. Eli Bright piled in. Damian Blue, the 16. Max Aronson. There's Trey Rainey in the 20 car. Jake Galloway escapes on the bottom with Mathis Wells. Those were the front 2 points they got through. Seaman and Fletcher drive away. Not unharmed, but less harmed than some of these drivers back here. But what a terrible crash for drivers like Matt Montoya. He got plowed by Max Anderson and flipped that car over, and they went up in the air on top of some drivers. Right there, you can see that. And then on top of Bowers, there's Eli Bright piling in. Goes down on top of Carson Bowers. Luckily, it ended up on his wheels and not upside down. Luckily, once he came off of that 39, he didn't start tumbling. And unfortunate for Trey Rennie, who was just involved in this crash. He's always talked about how he fears the Superspeedway Swing because Superspeedway racing is not his forte. He can never finish well. And here's another Talladega race where he just barely gets clipped. How about Casey Nacco finding a hole through the middle and making it through? I believe that 22 got through unscathed. There's Jeff Brent, the 9. I believe he just slammed on the brakes and got through. Close encounters here at Talladega, but majority of the field gets through. Down the bottom of the racetrack. Look at that flip for the 13. So fast you can barely see it. Yeah, look at Nacco. Find that hole through the middle. And same with Jake Galloway in the 14 getting through. Great job by those drivers. Let's actually go on board with our points there at Galloway. See what he saw as the big crash happened in front. He was running 40th at the time of the crash. Oh. He saw that 20 coming down. He said, no, 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 no. And he gassed it up and got by. Mathis Wells, 2nd in points, also missed the crash. Wells did a great job as well, turning left and just getting down low as he could. He got around it. Back to the caution flag. Anthony Hernandez, the 3, leads at the start-finish line. They're staying on the racetrack, and car number 3 leads back to the green flag at Talladega. Coming green right here will be 11 laps of racing to go in the Aaron's 300 at Talladega. Sebastian Dupain, Max Aronson, Matt Montoya, and Carson Bowers out. Obviously, those drivers were involved in the big way. Aronson flipped the 13, who's out of the race, and Bowers is underneath the 13 car, and Dupain as well took some heavy hits in that. We have 36 cars on the lead lap and on the racetrack, led by Anthony Hernandez in the 3 car. He's out in front. 2nd place for Sebastian Kukulon. 3rd, Max Rossi. 4th, Isaac Nichols. 5th for Benny Watson. Then Colucci in 6th. 7th for Jennifer Buford. 8th, Sean Richardson. 9th, Luke Jones. And 10th for Matthew Logan. Coming back to the green flag, you see the damaged cars at the back of the field, like Eli, Brent, some others, Trey Rainey as well, as we're back to racing at Talladega. Some of those cars that are towards the back that aren't damaged, like Jeff right now, and Casey and Echo, they want to get around these damaged cars as fast as they can to keep touch with the lead draft. Hernandez, with help from the 43. Two famous car numbers. Car number 3 being pushed by car number 43. Off 2 down the backstretch. Rossi stays with Hernandez for now, but now breaks low in front of the 88 of Isaac Nichols. Side by side for the top spot. 3 wide behind them comes Jennifer B for the 60 car. She's all the way down the double yellow line. She has help from Kashawn Richardson. The 3 kept tough on the outside, even though the 43 had help, but now through the corner, it's shown on the top side. Not up to full speed yet, and you want to be on the inside lane if you're trying to get up to speed. Max Rossi showed that. He pulled away from the rest of the field. Rossi's out front, Talladega. Isaac Nichols, 3 wide up top as Kashawn Richardson goes right to the bottom of the racetrack with Luke Jones behind him. 10 laps to go here at Talladega. 26.6 miles remain. They look 4 wide, but the 18 slamming that door shut. Off to turn 1. Max Rossi continues to hold the top spot. Kashawn Richardson rides in second. Luke Jones in third. Landon Lyons won at Daytona, the opener of the season, up inside the top 5 here. Up the super stretch they race. Richardson pulls low on Max Rossi for the top spot at Talladega. To the inside lane. Gonna have help from Landon Lyons, the 98, his nearest competitor. Riley Spiro to the 8 on the inside. Here comes Tyler Fink. Missed out on winning this race here at Talladega last season because of a lap car. What does it have in store for him this season? It's possibly redemption here at Talladega in the Target Series. We're gonna find out. It's Riley Spurley Tube wanting a win again. Down to the bottom 3 wide. One at Pocono, looking to win at Talladega. He'll lead at the start-finish line, and Fink wants a 4 wide pass for the lead. Tyler Fink inside, push from Luke Gray in the 51. Mathis Wells, second in points inside the top 5. Third on the inside lane. Fink to the front. Gowish just outside this lead draft. Either he is not up to speed and not in the draft, or he's just hanging back in case a big crash happens and causes a massive pileup. Luke Rainey for the top spot. He loves plate racing, loves this pack type racing. He's out front with Adam McDowell behind in the 2. McDowell started on the pole, missed the crash, up inside to the top 2, looking for the lead off turn 4. To the inside of Luke Rainey, side by side, 4 wide behind them. How about 3 wide for Devon Red, that 40 car to the bottom of the racetrack. They're 3 wide through the tribal for the lead at Talladega. At the start finish, on the lap leader is Luke Rainey by a nose, but Devon Red is the inside lane and the preferred gap down to the inside with 8 to go. Red to the front in Talladega, 4 wide behind them, multiple rows deep. Jennifer B for Coluigi, Isaac Nichols and others in the middle of that. Red and Hernandez clear, first and second, up to the top they go. Now to the inside, Derek Campbell to 33, but that's Jose Mills shuffling him out of line. Front 2 stay clear. Jake Goway's joined the pack, the 14. He's thinking, I want to get up here because we might get some lappers. Front 2 stay clear, single file. 3 wide for third on back, Jose Mills. 4 wide further back for them. Trey Rainey and Lord Delano are the first 2 they will catch, barely getting to 160 miles an hour. These drivers 190. They're 30 miles an hour faster. Unless we get a yellow flag, we will catch them the next 2 to 3 laps. Devon Red, he wants to stay out front for when that happens. 7 laps remain. The Aaron's 300. Devon Red out front. Here comes Hernandez to 3 to his back bumper. He has help from Jose Mills. The front 3, getaway single file. 4th place, Jay Randall going to try and get up there with Kukul on the 4 just behind him. Casey Nackler going to try and join the pack. That's the front 3. Stay single file. Now Mills breaks low for a second down the back, but has no help. Hernandez has the draft from the 40 car. Might be able to stay clear for P2. I believe he's going to stay clear. Hernandez keeps second for now. Look at the run Rando and others had, though. Kukulon jumps low with the 6. Rando had such a big run. He went to the outside. The 4 went to the inside to help Kukulon more than Rando. Coming around right here to 6 to go at Talladega. Hernandez still content riding with Red. Maybe he wants to stay single file for when they catch the lap traffic. They can all just kind of shuffle around. Obviously, back behind them, they have different plans. They just want to get up to the front for when the lap cars hit. 6 laps to go in Talladega. 4 wide for third. That's Kashawn Richardson making the move to the inside. As the front 2 break away. First and second clear single file. Kashawn Richardson, the 4 right pass gets in the 30s, clear in front of Spurley Tube. Going to move up in front of that 8 car down the backstretch. But I can hear the lap cars ahead. They are on the same straightaway as these cars. They will be caught any lap now. Coming to 5 to go. And they're probably going to be caught with 5 to go. It's going to be a very interesting scenario where the leaders go. Who's going to get held up and who's going to have a shot at the end. Off the corner, Richardson breaks low for a second. Hernandez, is that going to be the threes padding they had over the rest of the field? Gone it is, because now he's up top side by side for P2. This is not good for the three of Anthony Hernandez. 5 to go in Talladega. 2 lap cars ahead, Trey Rainey and Lord Delano. When do we catch? Who do they hold up? Luke Rainey inside 3 wide. He'll get to third. Passing Buford and Hernandez. Here comes Ed McDowell, Luke Jones, and Matthews Wells at the bottom of the racetrack. Here they come now into the 20 at the 20. Up the super stretch. They're going to be side by side as well. The 20 made the move on the 28. Luke Rainey wants to be low in the 51. He jumps low in the 18 of Richardson as they're side by side for a second. Devon Red down front of the 40. They're side by side in front of these leaders. Trey Rainey inside, Delano outside. Here they come. They all have to check up. 20 should slide up and give the inside to the 40 and the 51. There it is. Devon Red moves low. He'll get around. Middle and outside. Cannot get around. The inside. Going to get right on by. Red leads with Luke Rainey and others coming around. 4 to go in Talladega. Any yellow flag would end the race now. Devon Red did a great job blocking there. He knew Luke Rainey had to run, just stayed low. Look at all the cars that got by. Richardson gets by. Here comes Casey Nanico. Cars that are held up. Buford, Hernandez, Fink, Logan. Looks like Kukulon. Sprue trying to get there. Here comes Ed McDowell for a second on Luke Rainey up the super stretch of the race. 51 trying to get clear. Can Rainey shut the door? He did. No, he didn't. Side by side for P2, coming to 3 to go in Talladega. Devon Red dominating here, but does anyone have a run for him late? The field spread out. Can they get together in time? 3 to go at the start-finish line. Still side by side for P2. Luke Rainey's not giving up to the 2 of Ed McDowell. I know McDowell's one of the fastest cars here. He won the pole. 3 to go. That's all they have left to win at Talladega. And it's Devon Red out in front controlling all the lanes. Jay Randall goes 3 wide to get to P2. Help from Cole Luigi in the 42. He almost won this race last season as well. He's up inside the top 3. He wants redemption. Down the back of the race. Randall trying to get in the draft and get a nice run there into the 40. He has a good run going. Luigi might have a better run though. 42 to the inside for P2. Coming to 2 to go. The field getting caught up now. Who will have a shot at the end though? Cole Luigi right into the back of the 40 of red. Will they make the move off turn 4 for the lead? Yepes might make it first. Yepes are at the back of the field, 40th position. And now come to 2 to go. He's 3 wide for the second position. Benny Watson to the inside of the 24. 2 laps remain in Talladega for Devon Red. 3 wide behind him. That's what he wants to see. But will they get sorted out in time to make a run for the win? Benny Watson's going to get cleared in second. Can he get the run to the 40 of red is the question. Can Kashimerson go with that 24? Off 2, down the back. 18 goes low. Can Watson get the draft? They're side by side. Now 3 wide for P2 goes Luke Jones. Casey Nanico with that 26 car. They are 3 wide for second at Talladega. Devon Red, though, out front controlling the race single file. Here they come off turn 4. We're going to get to the white flag in the Aaron's 300. That means all bets are off. The final 2.66 miles will come back around no matter what. Jones blocked Nanico. That's what he needs right there. Can he keep the 22 behind him to have a run at red? White flag. Here comes Luke Jones to the inside. Last lap at Talladega. Side by side for the top spot. Turn number 1. Luke Jones inside Devon Red. What can third on back do now? It's Isaac Nichols to third place in the 88 car. He has Max Rossi behind the 43. Off turn 2. Down the back for the final time. Jones tried to block. Red is up there. They stay side by side up the super stretch for the final time at Talladega. Red and Jones side by side. Can Rossi get there with Luke Rainey? Off to turn 3 for the final time. Luke Jones and Red still side by side. Jones has the inside, but now can Max Rossi make the move for the win off turn 4? Here they come to the checker flag. It's a long way back to the start-finish line. Luke Jones out front. Max Rossi got to jump low in the 43. 3 wide back into the travel, into the start-finish line. Jones in the middle lane. Rossi with help from Luke Rainey down low. Max Rossi will win at Talladega with a push from Luke Rainey. Rossi with the move timed perfectly. And he had Luke Rainey go with them. The 51 pushes the 43 to victory at the Talladega Superspeedway. What a finish. Max Rossi wins in a 3-wide pass in the tri-oval. Look at the margin of victory for the 43. Just about a car length as Luke Jones falls to second. Luke Rainey will get up to third, pushing the 43 through to the victory. Let's now go see the finish results from the Aaron's 300 at Talladega. Here's how they finished in the Aaron's 300, the Talladega Superspeedway. 1 caution flag for 2 laps. 8 lead changes, 8 different drivers and laps here today in Talladega, as it's Matt Rossi starting 38th here today and winning the race, leading 2 laps on the last lap pass over Luke Jones, who started 39th. Jones ends up in second. He lost the race by just over half a tenth. Third place for Luke Rennie. He pushed back Rossi through to the win, so Rossi can definitely thank Rennie for that. Fourth for Devon Rudd, dominated the latter part of the race, but fell short, leading 7 of the 17 laps, the most of anyone here today. And fifth place for Derek Hamel with 33. How about Isaac Nichols? A great result in sixth. Riley Sprague backing up that win at Pocono with a 7th place finish. Good for his chase chances. Eighth for Kashawn Richardson, Jay Brando 9th, and Adam McDowell from the pole. Never got the lead lap, but he does end it with a solid top 10 finish. Cole Luigi ends up in 11th. Decent day for the driver of the 42. And it's a great recovery day because he's been on the downward spiral the last few races and points. So this could definitely help him try and turn it back around. Mathis Wells gained some points on our points here. Jake Galway as Wells gets 12th. Nako in 13th. Watson 14th. Lyons 15th. With Yepez in 16th. 17th Kukulon as there were only 16 cars in the lead draft at the end. 17th Kukulon. 18th Logan. 19th Hernandez. And 20th Galway were all caught up behind some lap cars. Hernandez led 3 laps. Galway, our points there, ends up in 20th. Mills also held up because of lap cars 21st and with Jennifer Buford in 22nd. She got put back to Levi Jones and Daniel Lloyd, Leon Capana, Tyler Fink. They have Nathan Stapleton that was back there, Michael Gregory, Justin Lightning, Damian Blue, Alex Fletcher, Eli Bright, William Seaman, all cars that were off pace due to some crash damage. Lord Delano and Trey Ring, both cars caught as lap cars. They both finished a lap down. For Jeff Bright, we mentioned his car was clean. He's not up there though with the clean cars. He finished 10 laps off the pace just after it went green. On the final restart, piston issues for the 9 put him out of the race. So Jeff Wright, more bad luck this season. He's already down at the bottom of the points. He's definitely going to be even lower down now. So let's now go see the point standings. Here are the points after the first Super Speedway Swing race of the season. It is Jake Galway still on top. Obviously, he had a 200-point gap last race. It's only fallen to 177 above Mathis Wells, so he still has a race gap over the one car. How about Riley Sprague, who back-to-back great days, moving up to third in points. He's on a charge here. Can he make the chase? Fourth for Max Rossi. Win here today moves him up. Ranking out the top 5, Justin Lightning. How about from third back to fifth? It is close. Riley Spurlitube is only... Riley Spurlitube, who is third in points, is only 4 points out of fifth in points, Justin Lightning. They have Kashawn Richardson in sixth. His teammate Trey Ray just below him in seventh. We're talking about Trey. He was worried about the Super Speedway Swing. He has that win to back him up in case he does fall below. But he's worried about the Super Speedway Swing. He's never been good at Super Speedway races. Can he try and rebound next race? 8th for Landon Lyons, Daytona win. 9th for Luke Jones, finished runner-up here today, but does move up tied in 8th. Rounding out the top 10, Jennifer for a bad day moves her down. Michael Gregory just outside 11th with no victories. How about Cole Luigi in 12th, Case Nako 13th, Jose Mills 14th, and Nathan Stapleton 15th. Then Eli Bryant 16th, Matt Montoya 17th, Leon Capana 18th, 19th, Jay Randall and Levi Jones rounds up the top 20. As you look down, our wildcard contenders currently 12th through 15th in points there. Cole Luigi, Case Nako, Jose Mills, and Nathan Stapleton. Currently, Luigi and Nanico have the 2 spots. They're separated by 3 points, but just behind Nanico, 9 points behind Jose Mills. With his victory, Nathan Stapleton only 11 points behind Nanico. And you look ahead, Luigi's only 3 points above Nanico. So Mills only 12 behind, and Nathan Stapleton's only 14 behind. So it's going to be interesting to see if one of those 4 gets it, or if someone like, say, Lyons or Rainey drops out. Does that give someone else a shot at the wild card? Luke Rainey down 23rd. He has that win at Richmond. He needs to be top 20, though. He's gained a little bit because of this good finish. Danny Lloyd down 26th. He needs more. How about William Seaman down to 29th now with another bad day? He has 2 wins. He would be a wild card spot, but needs to be top 20 points. Same with Isaac Nichols, who's 30th. Another good day moves him up. He's been on the upward charge lately, but cars down at the bottom. Drivers down at the bottom. 2-time Target Series champion Adam McDowell is down here. Derek Hamill is down here. Damian Blue, Alex Fletcher, Lord Delano. How about Diego Yepez, Carson Bowers, and Jeff Bright, another 2-time Target Series champion. So our 2-time Target Series champions right now, down 32nd and 40th in points. Adam McDowell and Jeff Bright. They've not had great seasons so far. And most likely not going to make the chase for this season, especially drivers like Jeff Bright, Carson Bowers, and Diego Yepez. We'll see how race number 15 goes for these drivers. We're going to keep it on the Super Speedway Swing as we go down to Florida at the Pensacola International Speedway for the Napa 300. I will see you guys then.